This is Team Render. Our project is a third-person running game. We have used various tools such as Unreal Engine 4, Blender, GIMP, and FL Studio. In this video, we will be discussing about our three main modules: user interface, gameplay, and level design. So let's get started. The player begins with a user interface. He or she can navigate the settings, controls, levels. The main menu is designed using the widget class. It is also used in designing the HUD or the heads-up display, loading screen, and game notifications. Now let's take a look at some of the gameplay mechanics. The player has access to 3 levels. This is our first level. Each level follows a foundational pattern. The player has to clear obstacles along the course and collect the coins along the way. If the player reaches the finish location, player wins. If the player collides with the obstacles, player fails. The core mechanism behind the gameplay is the visual scripting tool in Unreal Engine 4. We used it for creating coin system, obstacles, character features, level rules, and more. Some other features we used are trigger volumes, collision detection, and setting up of the camera. Trigger volume is used to activate an event, like when the player falls from the platform, it issues a notification saying that the player has failed. Collision detection enables an object to either have collision or no collision. For example, coins have no collision, therefore the player can go through the coins without any effect in their motion. That's all for the gameplay. Now let's talk about level design. Everything from the materials, objects, lighting, and more comes under level design. The foundations or building blocks of level design are BSPs and static meshes. BSPs are basic objects like cube, cylinder, cone, etc. that are used to shape a level. Some of the static meshes were imported from the marketplace and others were designed in Blender. Material is an asset that can be applied to a mesh. In simpler terms, it can be known as paint. We have also introduced landscape in this level, a totally new environment from the previous levels. We used the landscape tools in Unreal Engine 4 to create, sculpt, and paint the landscape. For level 3, we have tweaked some of the lighting features. We have added more saturation, contrast, exposure, and more good stuff. Sound provides immersion and depth for the player. Therefore, we have several sound cues all over the levels. Here is an example. Now that's what I call good music. In conclusion, we have reached a build of the game where it's functional and working efficiently. We are planning to further add more levels and extend existing levels, introduce new game features like power-up, more dynamic environments, multiplayer capabilities, and more. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.